technical difficulties. I was having problems with my display showing up and stuff. But we're here at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the New Balance 400. 41 drivers will battle out for 82 laps under the lights here at Atlanta. For the second race of the season, we got Drake and Jack with us today. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
And then Chris might be back, might be with us later in the race, but for now we just got Drake and Jack, so let's get the race going. Braden Sisko and rookie Alex Greats got the front row for today's race, both Chevrolets. Braden Sisko gets his first pole of the season.
Alright.
Oh my god. Of course I messed that up too. Jeez, hang on. I put the wrong display on both of these. There. Now this should work for you guys. Hang on, now I gotta take this off. Sorry, we're having a lot of problems starting this up. I just messed a lot of stuff up, I guess. But we're ready to go racing here. And I thank everybody for joining so far. Hope you guys enjoy the race. And we should be ready to go racing. So let's get the command here and we'll get the engines fired. Like I said, Braden Sisko and Alex Greats on the front row. We're ready to roll off.
What do you guys, it's a question I've been wondering all weekend long. What are you guys' thoughts going into this race? Are we going to see a lot of, like, two-car racing, pack racing maybe, or what do you guys think we're going to see here?
I think we're going to see a mix of both, I think, up front.
It's
and, of
gonna
course,
be
the
both.
pole sitter doesn't get off the grid. Okay. That's great.
We never go through a GoPro race without this. This is just typical.
Boys, you didn't pass inspection.
And I can't.
What do you mean you can't just click it?
I can't. There we go. I couldn't see it because my screen's broken, so I couldn't see the button. I had to like keep guessing where it was.
I should've
That's
just
cool,
told you
Nathan.
when you-
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right.
cool. You can like watch on your actual TV. Of course, somebody else
Are we
didn't get
good?
off. Nah, somebody else didn't get off, of course. So I gotta find the button again.
No, they're going.
No, there's
Yeah.
one car there's one car in the pits. Dale Boogity, yeah. Thanks everybody for joining so far.
It's because of me. That's why we're having all these issues.
There we go. All right. So yeah, what I was saying, I think we're gonna see a mix of both. I think we're gonna see up front, there's gonna be separation, some like 2, 3, 4 guys just battling up front, but then in the back, you're just gonna see a lot of 2, 3 wide racing, just battling really hard, and that's definitely gonna. I think we're gonna see that a lot today. And
That's pretty much what we're gonna see. I think the outside is definitely way better than it was at Daytona.
yeah, you can.
We're not
I
gonna
mean,
see the
obviously
full
the inside's gonna be the
race, you
preferred
know.
line, but you
Yeah.
still can make something happen up there if
Yeah.
you really try.
Another thing, maybe this weekend we'll get through a whole weekend without some people being pissed off about lap cars. And I know the 88, I've never seen somebody so mad about lap cars. We've heard him all weekend long and all week long how pissed off he was.
And
But
don't forget, also that new playoff system is in effect. It's win and you're in.
So all these guys, they need to battle for a win. It's a lot. It's way more important than it's ever been. So these guys want to get to victory lane.
Yeah. Shorter regular season, they're gonna need it, and with the 16 spots as well.
Yeah,
or
pace
reach
car is
up there-
off.
Reach up there and pull their belts tight one more time.
Pace car is in, coming down the front straightaway, and Jack, you take it away.
Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing at Atlanta.
I already see Jack Mitchell trying to make it 3 wide in the back there. Oh, somebody did make it 3 wide.
And the
Oh.
70,
3 wide early.
the 70 didn't make it off the start. He got down the front straightaway on the pace lap, and then he just lost the.
So it still happened, but they actually took the green flag this time. So,
So
I
Matthew
mean,
Stewart already having issues. Not sure what happened. Maybe he lost power, but down the front straightaway, off of turn 4 for the first time. Braden Sisko's gonna lead lap 1.
or is Chris Lilly? Chris Lilly's got to run.
Chris Lilly
Here
is
comes Chris
your
Lilly,
Daytona
the
500
53.
winner. He's your
Here he
defending.
comes.
Well, he's your
back-to-back Daytona 500 winner.
Well, I swear,
He's your previous winner in the series. He won last week. And here comes Wes Hayes.
I want to
Just
say
like that, Wes Hayes.
I wanted to say Michael Shelton whenever I see this in clear colors.
53 up the track.
Takes the lead.
Drake Gozen up to second.
Then he's got the 47 behind him. 47's going to try to look low in the 88.
These were some of the cars that were pretty good during the Daytona 500. Drake Gozen especially was one of the best cars during that 500. Let's see what he can do here.
Wes Hayes controlling this field so far. Heck, usually one person would lead up one for a little bit, then they'll go high. But Wes Hayes is taking off, boys.
Well, that's because the high side is just so much better at this track. Unfortunately, it does come at a cost, and it's a big cost, and that's tires.
Yeah, the outside lane.
Pit stops are going to be important as well.
The outside lane is going to come in as the run goes on. So if you don't see it very prominent early in the run, that's why. It takes a while to come in. Once the tires wear, everybody's going to start migrating up to the high lane. Here comes Jared Bokanowski for the second spot. He was your, I believe, Duel 2 winner in Daytona.
Sir.
All right, now the top two are single file. Everybody else 2 by 2.
Oh, maybe 30 wide.
Your pole setter's falling back.
He was the Duel 2 winner. Colin McCoy was the Duel 1 winner. He's somewhere in the back, though. And here comes 17 for the lead. Not sure where he is right now, but another guy I do want to keep an eye out for is the 49 of Connor Hudson. He's been so dominant at this track.
Yeah, he's won the last 2 years. He's won at in Atlanta the past 2 years. Nobody else has won here but him in the last 2 years. He won in season 6 and he won in season 7, but
not a very good starting spot though, unfortunately, but he might be able to work his way up.
It's a long race. It's a very long race. Nate Polite for the lead now. And the Cheetos Toyota Camry.
And look at this, we have the 24 and the 41 right next to each other again.
Here they come.
Lara with the run on the outside lane.
Here comes Brody Kupski.
17 washes up a little bit. That's going to give the lead to the 09. And Drake, you're kind of right. We're just seeing 2 by 2 just train racing right now. Not what we really expected here, but we'll see.
It is a new package.
Yeah,
we have to take that into account.
Once the tires wear off, we'll see what really happens.
That's going to happen fast. This track devours tires for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Chris Lilly, he's looking again.
Yeah, Lilly back up here.
Costello right behind him.
There's Sartaj Man, the 27. 41 way up the racetrack. 04 is going to take the second spot where he started. This rookie showing some promise here.
Sartaj Man did not exactly have the best speed weeks, but he managed to be there right place, right time to win the race, or to win or finish second in his duel. Unfortunately, his Daytona 500 was very short-lived. He got involved in a wreck on lap 7, so he's looking for some redemption today.
Brody Kupski is going backwards fast.
They're almost 4 wide.
Oh, boy.
They're getting pushed way up the racetrack. The 60 almost up in the wall.
Oh, boy.
He's going to lose a ton of momentum.
Oh, boy.
For the lead, Alex Grace is going to take it up there. And then you got 2 Mustangs back there and right behind him.
And you could just see how far back Brody Kupski fell. It's just what happens when he gets stuck on the outside with no help.
He is going backwards.
Oh, the 04 washes up. That opens the door for Chris Lilly. Lilly's going to look to the inside. He's going to stay behind him.
I think Lilly should have probably stuck on the outside there, or the inside there, but now he doesn't stick with it, and he's going to lose out on second.
Mason Tyler to the inside. He's going to take second. Braden Sisko up to third. There's Blaze McKinney and Zach Kane in the 2.
Freight train on the top right now.
Just hope he doesn't end up like Brody and go all the way to the back.
10 gets a really good run off of 4, and he's going to get a run on the 04 of Alex Grace. Grace to the high side, Mason Tyler to the inside. Mason Tyler's going to take the lead.
Not so fast.
Oh, there he goes. He washes up a bit. Here comes a big run from Blaze McKinney. And then eBay Mustang. Second season with eBay on that car. He ran it at Watkins Glen last season. And now it's on that 87 car for Atlanta and for different races this season. Zach came down to the inside.
Oh, 3 wide
Oh, the
almost.
7.
Laura,
Is that the
look to the
7 or the
inside.
4?
The
Yeah, it
4.
was the 4, my bad. There is no 7. I wrote it as 7 for some reason.
Now Mason Tyler controlling the field as they're 2x2 all the way down the field.
Mason Tyler's pulling away, guys.
Not for long though. Here comes Zach Kame in the 2 car and Joseph Costello in the 60.
I tell you, one car that fell back was 41. Man, he just got on the high side and he just.
He is gone.
Yeah, he did
There
not
he
really
is.
have that much help. When he
Drake
was
Gosen's
on
back
the
here with
outside.
him. And see, Connor Hudson is in dead last in the pack right now. It's definitely not where he wants to be, especially
Not
at
dead
a track
last in
like
the
this.
race because of the 70.
Yeah. 70
I
had a
just think
piston
that-
issue on the first, like, not even lap of the race. That's
Yeah,
heartbreaking.
he didn't even cross the line. He did not officially start this race.
Here's Connor DaCosta in the 94.
So pretty much a DNS for him.
Up front, the top 3 are pulling away. Gabe Cazzola up to 4th. And you see, now we're starting to see some separation up front. Once these tires start to wear, you kind of can't hang in a pack like that for that long. The 10's
Yeah,
going
it
to
has
wash
to
up.
be- I would think that this might be a sign of pit stops coming soon.
I don't know if it'd be this early. I'd say maybe in a little bit, but
Yeah,
I'd say
maybe not this early, but maybe I'd say around 20s,
Yeah, maybe 25 laps into a run.
something like that. We'll know for sure when they start really favoring the high side.
Yeah. Here's the 2 teammates in Monster Energy Motorsports. Cameron Caldwell and Michael Logan, 5th and 6th on the track.
Mason Tyler in control. Two is trying to do what he can to get around him, but I think he's also kind of worried about that 60.
Oh, the 10 washes up big time. Oh, he almost gets into his left rear. Zach Kame had to check up. The 60 had to check up as well. It opens the door for Gabe Pizzola to make a run into the corner.
Oh, the 2 again almost got into his left rear. If you want another guy that needs redemption, Zach Kame. A beautiful season 6 for him. Fell just short of a championship 4 appearance though, and then his season 7 was a complete disappointment.
He's very
How
low in
big would it be
points.
for him to end up back in victory lane and secure a playoff spot?
He's going to go to the inside.
Yeah, and it's early, but he's looking to take the lead
Now
right now.
again, just can't get the run down the back straightaway. The horsepower in that 10's just outruns the 2. And the 60's going to look to the
Oh,
outside.
I think
The
2
2
might
went
be
really low there.
No, the 60 just tried to go to the outside, and it just didn't work for him.
and he's gonna lose maybe a spot or 2.
He's going to clear the 31, he looks like. No, he won't. 31's going to drive it in.
60's washing up. The 60 washed up big time, but then he gets the run going into the corner. Nah, the 31 got a better run.
He's gonna lose 2 spots here.
Here comes Chris
Maybe
Lilly
even
again.
3.
3 wide. Behind them, all that dodge of Caleb Faircloth is in the middle.
That 2 is there.
Oh, looks like they backed out at 3 wide now, where we can really start seeing the separation is coming in.
31 up the track. Here comes Reese Kupski, and then there's Chris Lilly in the 53. Up front, these guys are still just bumper to bumper. 2 cannot make the pass on him. The 10 just goes up the racetrack every time in 1 and 2, but here he comes. This might be his best chance. He side drafts off the corner. It's going to be a drag race. Now who can get the run through 3 and 4?
I imagine the 10's gonna pull off with the high side. Yep.
Yeah, there he goes. Oh, the 2?
2's pulling him. Here
It's
comes the
pretty
46.
close.
With these guys being side by side, the 46 is coming, along with the 53. It's gonna
Oh,
be
there
dead
was
even
some
at the line.
contact there.
Dead even at the line. The 10 got the lap lead.
Today, Junior.
And
There was
the
some
2
contact between
to
the
the lead.
46 and 53 because the 46 tried to go low. He didn't see the 53. Almost went around.
And Mason Tyler's going to lose the lead finally. Zach Kame gets to the lead. And now Chris Lilly. And here comes 2 teammates, Eli O'Quinn and Wes Hayes up there on the inside lane. There's Jackson Steiner in the 97 up here. One of these Toyotas up in the front.
Let's take a look at that big group in the
Oh,
back.
yeah,
They look like they're-
37 way up the track.
oh.
You're going to start seeing these guys just go way up the track when these tires really start to wear. As Chris Lilly's going to take the lead away from Zach Kame. Another 3 of
Oh,
Eli
Chris
Quinn's
Lilly
there.
went up.
And maybe you see some of these guys that have been saving a little
Oh,
bit.
Eli O'Quinn got a little too high going into that corner and almost gave up a big run to the 97.
Chris Lilly up to the lead now. Once again, Jackson Steiner's got to run down the back straightaway. He's going to use it. No, here comes
Sartaj Man on the bottom.
Sartaj Man drives it into the corner. Can he make the pass? 3 up the track, 3 wide. He's going to lose a couple spots. There's the 84 of Caleb Faircloth working his way up into the top 10, trying to crack that top 10. And Sartaj Man's going to take the lead away. He drives it in really deep. He pulls a slider.
Run.
He pulls a slider on Chris Lilly, but that's going to open the door for the 10. But it's going to open the door for the 10, and Mason Tyler's going to go back to the lead. Gabe Pizzola there, Ethan Lara there. Here's Zach Kame on the inside lane.
You can just see how much some tires are fading.
Yeah, you see these guys. Sartaj Man pulled a nasty slider on Chris Lilly, but it just gave up too much momentum. And he lost the lead again. And here comes the 17, 3 wide for second. 3 manufacturers, 3 wide.
I think the 27 got in the wall.
Oh,
Yeah,
the 81 up the track. Contact.
Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad.
The 81 just lost the nose and just went up the track into the 27. They made contact. And now Caleb Faircloth's up to the 4th spot. Zach came back to second now where the 1-2 is just like what it was before.
Hey, we did get up on...
Caution is out. A couple cars wrecked in 1 and 2,
Oh,
guys.
the 90, the 41, the 43.
Looks like not a lot of damage for these guys. The 41
Yeah, I
has
think
some damage, but I think it's just the 90 that had the worst.
We've seen him,
Yeah, the
41,
90
we've
it
seen
looks
him
like.
go up. Maybe he had a tire going down, the way he went up and lost all those spots. Because
Yeah, I
he
don't
started
know.
holding up some people at the back.
If he had a tire going down, though, he'd be on pit
Oh,
road.
88, when they're going to make it 30 wide, and I think washed up the track.
Yeah, the 88 just drove it in really deep. Actually, it had nothing to do with the 88. The 90 went in really high, too.
I
and
think
just,
it might have had something to do with the fact that the 88 just went up a little too high, and the 90 was like,
he
you're
was
kind of in
reacting
my
to it.
comfort zone a little bit, and he kind of moved to the high side. Maybe
Oh,
aero
Brody
based as
Jackson.
well.
Oh,
but
Brody Kupski's
got
going to
it
hit the
in.
wall really hard here.
Ooh.
Well, these guys should be able to continue, but that was a pretty hard hit for Brody Kupski.
Actually, not that much front end damage. It's more on the side where he made contact with the car.
I think Brody Kupski was just along for the ride there. He had nothing to do there. Just 43 came down the track.
Yeah, it's mostly just that hit from the 43 that got that
Boy.
damage on the side of his car.
Dale doesn't have anything on him.
You should
See,
just
then
watch the
I
88
think
just-
the 88 maybe pushed some air onto the 90 and pushed
Yeah,
him up
that's
a
what
little
I
bit.
said. It might have just been an arrow issue, and then
And
the
then-
90.
Yeah.
And watch, he just comes down. Boom. Almost missed it.
Yeah, the 41, unfortunately, was just an innocent bystander, and then got clipped by the 43.
So we're definitely,
but as I
we're
was saying,
definitely
as I-
seeing cars down pit road. Getting those fresh Goodyear tires. Mason Tyler
They're
out the
gonna
leader.
need it. They are
One
going
thing
to need
I
those
did get
tires.
an up-
Yeah.
We did get an update on the 70. He said they lost all oil pressure before taking the green flag.
So just bad timing for Matthew Stewart. Just wanted to get at least start the race and get to the green flag, and
Yeah, that's
Out
what's
of it
really
early.
unfortunate. I don't know if they're gonna. I think the GoPro officials will still give him a point for finishing in last, but he officially did not start the race.
yeah, he never crossed the finish line once. So Mason Tyler will be your leader. So far, he's been probably one of the fastest cars here today. He's been usually one of the only guys that's been able to hold the lead. Zach Kane's been close to him. He's been right there with him. Sartaj Man's been really good today as well, up in third. Caleb Faircloth starting to work his way in the top 5 and fourth. Michael Logan in fifth. Jackson Steiner 6th. Gabe Quizola 7th. Jack Mitchell up into the top 10 and 8th. Cameron Caldwell 9th, and rookie Wes Hayes having a solid run in 10th.
That was a faster pit stop for the one car.
Yeah, we all know there's going to be no two-tire stops here. Everybody's going to want to get as many.
Yeah,
They
I'm
wanna
not
get
saying
those
he
four
took two
tires.
tires. I'm just saying it was a stop.
Yeah,
You
they
won't
want to.
8 tires here.
It's all about speed on pit road.
Pace car
Big
is
time.
off.
You want 8 tires. You don't want 4.
Pace car is off. Mason Tyler will lead him back to the green. We're racing again here. Lap 29 of 82 here at Atlanta.
And again, there is no stage for these guys to fall back on. It's just they just have to go all the way until the end.
Boy, there's I think there was a slow car put in between 2 packs.
Yeah,
Look.
the Nick Hagee got put in between the packs here and separated it.
That's gonna hurt a lot of the guys that looked pretty good early on in the race. Chris Lilly's back there. He'll probably work his way up to the front.
But up front, we got about a 11 car pack.
3
Mason
wide for
Tyler out
second
front.
almost.
Michael Logan driving it in. He's going to have that preferred lane, and he'll take second away. Michael Logan now up into second. Jackson Steiner back there in third.
Here comes Jack Mitchell.
Three
It's a
manufacturers,
train on the bottom
1, 2,
once
3.
again. Yeah, you can start to see that rear pack kind of catching up again. The 90's out of the way.
Yeah, they're all single file as well. So that's helping. Battle for the lead. Michael Logan to the inside of Mason Tyler. He's going to take it.
Something happened to the one, guys. He was in third or in fourth.
He just went high.
Boy, he is low.
He lost a lot of momentum there.
That's just what happens when you go high. We saw it happen to the 41.
37 blocking the lanes now. He's leaving the lane open for Steiner. He's looking.
Boy.
Here comes his teammate, Cameron Caldwell, in the 31 now.
And the 97 is taking that lead. He wants to get a little fruity mix up there, boys.
Nothing like some Fruit Loops and Monster Energy up in the front. And some oil.
Breakfast of champion.
And some NOS energy drink.
and some bankruptcy in the 10.
Oh.
Ouch.
No, they just take your wallet.
They
That's
take
the
your
outrageous
breakfast
house.
after you eat it.
Yeah.
It's
Here
rated by
comes
the
the
FBI.
84.
But then you can go to Ally Bank and you can be able to have your whole day right.
Alright.
You can do it right.
Oh, the 90,
Three
the
wide.
17 through the middle got a good run there through the center of the corner.
Oh.
Mason Tyler in the middle of 3 wide. Up front, you got 3 manufacturers. 1, 2, 3. Right now, Toyota out front.
Toyota's looked actually pretty consistent in this race. I saw a couple of Toyotas take the lead for a little bit right now. Steiner.
Hey, Preston. Welcome to the stream.
Boy,
Steiner was
back in the back.
coming off a championship 4 appearance. Would like to have another good season, but hopefully one that actually has a win this time.
Yeah. Wes Hayes in second. For second.
Here comes Faircloth. We could end up seeing all 4 manufacturers.
Yeah, they're all up here. And there's that second pack. We're back together, boys. Everybody's here now.
Oh, look at the run on the bottom that the one got. I don't know if he's going to make it last, though, because there's a train of cars on the outside.
See, there's this like pack way back here. I think they probably got held up by the lap car the most. And they lost a ton of ground. They're going to definitely need a caution if they want to have a chance to make up some
Everyone
spots.
just got held up by the lap traffic.
And look
Thank
at the
you, lap
97. Oh,
cars.
there it is. The 90. He's holding them up.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
The outside lane's going to get screwed
Yeah,
here.
that's literally everybody being held up by the 97, or the 90 right there.
And the leader is gone.
And the leader got around him first, and nobody else could, apparently.
No, you're
You
not
get a
wrecked
pair
yet,
of
Preston.
goodbyes on that thing.
There's gonna be a lot of unhappy campers.
Man, it's like he put a parking brake on that car.
Yeah.
Cause look, there was that pack that you were talking about that got held up by the lap car, and they've caught up now because of how much these cars on the top are being held up by the lap traffic.
There was a whole nother pack that got held up too. But he is getting caught real fast by the 93 and the 84.
Faircloth looking to bring Dodge a win.
Faircloth wants to go for the lead. He's got the side draft a little bit on the 97 and cuts him off. The 84. He's got the draft. Here he comes. And there he goes, maybe. He's got the push from Brian Lilly. He leads the lap, and he's going to take the lead. 84 just making it work with that side draft. And now, here comes the 93 using the same strategy.
Boy, that 2 car is good, man.
Yeah, the 2 car. He's consistently been up front in this race. '93 could pull away a little bit here. Not really pulling away that much, though.
I think Blaze might be dead.
I think you just can't talk right now. Here comes Gabe Cazola. But then now Dutcher on the bottom with a bit of a run. He's going to get around the 2 car, but can he get up to the leaders? He's right on the back bumper. He's so close. And he will take the lead, I think. The 93 he's stuck on the top with no help. And that's going to let a large number of those cars on the bottom line just freight train him. 81 to the point. But here comes the 5.
What lap is this?
Are now on lap 46.
Dang, it doesn't even seem like that. It seems like only like lap 20. 46 at a 982.
97 had a run, but he chose to go high. That could open the door for the 73.
Oh.
3 wide, some contact.
He's gonna slide up. Oh.
Nah, he cleared him.
Now them boys in the back, they need a caution.
Yeah, a lot of people need a caution, especially after they got held up by the lap car.
Uh-oh, here comes a 90. Oh boy, they're a little ways away from him, but they're gonna catch him.
They're gonna catch him. But the 73 will take the lead, but now here comes the 5.
And you got the 37 behind him. We got Toyota, Ford, and Chevy all up front.
They're staying single file for now, but now, as I say that, the 5 tried to look low for a little bit, but the 73 got the run. Behind them, the 8 tried to get in line. They're trying to work their way up to the leaders, but right now the top 3 just single file.
Alright, boys, I'm back. Sorry. Looks like, yeah, definitely some new players up here. We haven't seen the 5 and the 73 up here all race.
I think this race kind of just transformed ever since the 90
Yeah,
held
5
up
to
the
the inside.
outside.
That Spectrum Ford Mustang is looking for the lead. And he's got his teammate down there on the inside. Here comes Brian Lilly. They're probably looking at a longer run again, and will we see another caution, or will we go green to the end?
We're closing up on that 90, so we might see another caution.
Yeah. 37 way up the track. He had to check up big time.
Oh, he tried to come down. Boy, if we have a wreck, I have a feeling it's either going to be a big one or it's just going to be one car spinning.
Yeah. If you look back here in the second pack, it's all kind of separated.
A lot of the guys back there are kind of just were the ones
Well,
that
they're
got
gonna
held
catch
up
him
by
here.
the 90. And we're going to catch them, and that could be their opportunity to make their way back up to the front. Either that or a caution. I think the guys in the way back are hoping for a caution. The 5 almost made contact with the 73. He wants to take the lead away.
That 5 better get back in line. He better get back in line. Cause he's
Oh, he goes high. Oh, way up the track.
Maybe too high. Maybe too high.
And the 5's going to take the lead.
Yeah, the 5 just barely took the lead. The 73. And he's still not going to end up getting around the lap car. That's got to be rough.
He went all the way high to get around him and it didn't work.
He basically just screwed himself. Tried to go high to get out of the way, ends up getting held up.
He gets to the inside now, but Brian Lilly and Zach Cam are the ones who are suffering from this. But now your top 5 are pulling away, and we got some new players up here. Ryan Bogey, we haven't talked about him all race long. And here he is up in the front. I believe he started farther in the back as well, if we look here. 99 started in 22nd, so he is up to the top 5 now and racing for the win. There's Jay Cortex, your 500 pole sitter. Or actually, no. He was the outside pole sitter. So he's bringing that speed from Daytona, and he's up here racing for a good finish here in his first ever race at Atlanta.
He slid up and left the door open.
Bingham's starting to fight back now. And here's Steiner. He's been consistently up here in the second half of this race. Starting to really show his stuff. And he's up to second now. If he can make this pass in the 5, way up the track. Way up.
Boy.
He lost all his momentum, and he's going to lose the lead to those two Toyotas.
What was he doing?
He just, I don't know. I think he just lost it. Just got really, really tight. Well, the 84 tried shutting the door on Ryan Bogey, and he does. Now Toyota 1-2.
Yeah, this looks like Toyota's race. I mean, there have been some Chevys, some Fords, even the Dodge consistently up there, but we're always seeing the Toyotas leading, or for a good majority of this race, we've seen Toyotas leading.
Up the track, and here comes Faircloth. He's up to second.
Where is that 90 at?
Hopefully in the garage. No, he's still getting past. Nathan Inman, after a strong run at Daytona, not showing his stuff here at Atlanta, running 20th position.
It was a devastating end to his Daytona race. It was so dominant.
Here he comes.
Blew his engine.
81 way up the track, almost into the outside wall. And that's going to give the lead to Caleb Faircloth.
Oh, almost some contact between the 81 and the 97. And now here comes the 99. I think we're getting into the territory where we could be seeing some pit stops soon.
I think we'll see pit stops with the next.
If we don't see a wreck before it, because with how these guys are running right now, they're pushing really hard with these worn tires. It's just not going to last.
3 wide. Oh.
That's just how it is at the track. You get a lot of opportunities. You see chances.
Oh, contact! Oh, there's the 81.
There they go.
The 81's around. Oh, he gets hit by Chris Lilly. Oh, the 82, the 94, the 46, and more. Costello.
I told you.
Inman made it through barely. The 90, the 37, the
Oh, watch out,
17.
Watch out, the 94 is motionless at the bottom.
Oh, they're still wrecking. They're still wrecking. Oh, they're still wrecking.
Oh, the 1 just
Oh,
made
the
it.
10 just came in
10
there.
No, he could not make it. Oh boy.
The
And
90s.
that's your caution.
Oh my goodness.
I told you.
That's your caution.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, they're still wrecking.
I think there's more cars coming too. There's a whole nother pack.
I was worried about that 94 because he was stuck motionless on the bottom of the backstretch, and there were cars that were racing back to the line.
The 2's got damaged. The 82.
All
The 81.
The 53 heavy
The
damage.
88's in pit road. Oh my goodness.
I think some of those.
Oh, they're still slowing up, trying to get in line here.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that could be what Connor Hudson needed.
No.
We saw this at Daytona. We don't need to see it again.
Yeah, we don't need to see it again. We don't need to see it again. They're backing out of the way this time.
Yeah.
I think the 90 is
think
finally
some
going to
of
be
those-
done.
I think some of those cars came to pit road for pit stops. I don't think.
Yeah.
There's-
good
Oh, what is the
order, actually.
94 doing?
What? In
He's just
the-
like, I'm about to head out.
What? What's
He's
happening
gone.
right now?
I don't. Even
Oh my
know.
goodness. Let's watch pit stops and then we'll go look at the replay because
See?
that
I
was
told you guys if we're gonna have one car, it's either gonna be one car, it's gonna be a big one.
and it's a big one. I can tell you that.
That's as close as we'll get to a big one here at a track like this.
Now who's left?
Yeah.
We can go
Honestly.
we'll go back and see what happened after pit stops, but there were some cars that just came so close.
Looks like the 20.
Oh.
No, the 84 is gonna win the race off pit road. 97
There were-
second.
A lot of cars that needed that caution to come out.
But a lot of them that needed it are the ones that were wrecked, and I think they stayed out here. Or no, they're trapped a lap down for some reason. Huh. We'll see here, but
I
that was,
think they was left maybe. I don't know. I think they pitted like when the
another
like,
49's
cars
got front
came
end
down.
damage.
I
Can we
think the
go back and
49
look at
just
them?
made contact with one of those cars.
A lot of these guys were just innocent bystanders. Alright, so here's what happened. You see the 5 just drove it in
The
really
5
deep.
washed up too.
Yeah, 5 washed up,
Yeah,
got
he
in the
washed
left
up,
rear.
but unfortunately, this time when he washed up, there was a car that was outside, and there was nothing the 81 could do. He spins back down onto the track, and then it's
He had-
mayhem from here as Chris
He
Lilly
had
has
it held
nowhere
up.
to go.
Boom.
Look at Preston Cope. Oh, there's the 10 just got caught. The 82 there. There's the 94, the 2.
Dang, it's
The
like
two-
a pinball.
Just made it the 46, not so lucky.
How many
There's the
more
90.
times
Look
did
at the
81 get hit?
51 here,
Bam.
guys. Look at the 51. The 49 made it through, so I don't know where he got the
No,
damage.
I think he got hit
No,
later on.
no, it was under caution when they were all stacking up. That's when he got the
But
damage.
keep watching the backstretch here, because watch the 94. The 94, he's still on the racing surface. He's above the apron, and his car is, like, basically not moving. Finally gets it moving. Watch the 1 just miss the 10. And then just miss the 80, or the 92. Those are 2 near misses, and then the 94 hits the 60 again.
I don't think he had any steering.
Yeah, I could see that the way his car was kind of stuck. He got hit again by the 77. Chris Lilly looks like something blew up on the inside of that car.
Well, heck, you just go. I mean, heck, he really had nowhere to go. I think he got up.
Yeah, like I
He
said,
just
there was
got
a
up
car.
and his car was loose. I mean, heck,
There ends
look
up
at
being
him.
a car to his inside,
He tried to go.
and
low.
there's
Bam.
nothing he can do.
Bam. Watch it. I think there's one more hit, maybe.
He still has steering. If he does get another hit, it was something out of his control. You can see all that smoke pouring out of that car.
Man.
I want to go on more of the 1 because that was 2 near misses.
That was too close. That was too close. Watch the 50. Watch this.
The 51, I don't know how he made it through this. I really don't know. See, he sees the wreck and he goes low, he checks up,
Boy, he almost.
then he
lost
just
it.
floors it and he just decides to just send it. Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Let's go on board with the 1. Like, oh my goodness.
Near miss number 1.
He's way back here too. He wasn't even in this. Like,
yeah, he was one of the cars that got held up by the 90. And then
oh
look
my
how close
goodness!
This is. Could not fit a piece of paper between them. Preston Cope, another near miss. Preston Cope putting those veteran driving skills to use. Oh!
Hang on.
Let's go side cam with that one.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be...
I mean, it was just...
Once again, couldn't fit a piece of paper between them. Oh my goodness.
See, the 10 just got caught there. See, I think he
Alright.
was okay. Like, he got it back going. Just tapped the wall, but I think he was fine. See, he didn't get hit.
Yeah, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
And
I
then
think
watch,
somebody knocked him.
afterwards is when he got into it. These guys up here, they started wrecking.
It just seems to happen so frequently where cars are...
Yeah, that's when the 10 got into it.
Some cars wreck, and then other cars end up wrecking themselves trying to get around it.
Shoot, I kind of,
I think we got enough views of what happened.
Alright, so yeah, the 14 all the way back to the 2 are all caught a lap down here at the tail end of the lead lap. So, these guys are not the leaders. The leader is the 84, so we're back green here to Atlanta lap
So
61. 20 laps to go. That shook the field up a little bit.
You talk about the lap cars being in the way.
The 2 is just so slow. Oh my goodness.
And he doesn't even have that bad of damage compared to everybody else. He's just straight up slow. I mean, at least he got out of the way, though. At least he got out of the way. So, these guys are all gone. These guys don't have any damage. They're fine. They just got caught up in that, like, that shake of, like, I don't even know how they got caught a lap down. It was just weird. So, up front, Caleb Fairclough looking for his first career win here in the GoPro Cup Series. He's a veteran in the series. He's been racing here in a couple seasons now. It just hasn't been able to get to victory lane in his first season with Dodge. The only Dodge in the series, and he's looking for a win.
He had a surprise championship 4 appearance in season 6.
Yeah.
And he almost won it too. He finished second, I believe. Fell short to Colin Cope in 42. Colin Cope still having the most titles in the history of the GoPro Cup Series.
I believe the top 3 are all looking for their first career wins right now. I know Cortex and Faircloth don't, but I don't know about Nick Bingham. I don't think he's won.
Nick Bingham was a rookie last season, right?
Yeah. And he's going to go for the lead now to the inside. They're going to come up on some of these slower cars. But they're not too slow either, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. Bingham now going to catch him. Battle for second. Brian Lilly is there. Bingham gets past Colin Cope, but here comes Brian Lilly, and Jordan Strunk he started in dead last. He did not have a good qualifying run. He started in the last row, and he is now in the top 3 racing for the lead.
So Bingham did not win a race last season.
Yeah, so Bingham is looking for his first career win as well. Brian Lilly is there. Jordan Strunk is also here as well. I believe he does have a win. He won at Armory Digital a couple seasons ago, and 3 wide around the lap car, Brody Kupski for second. These are kind of teammates. Their teams are aligned. Technical Alliance, CDC Motorsports, and Uprise Motorsports. And then here's the 40 of J Cortex up there in that Chevy Camaro. the lap car just put the leader in the wall.
Oh my!
He saved it though. Nick Bingham saved it, and he's gonna hold on there. But Jordan Strunk's
He'll
gonna
definitely lose the
lead.
lead.
How?
What happened?
He was just so painfully slow, and he went up and blocked him.
What was he thinking?
He put the leader in the wall, but he hung on to it. It's a great job by Bingham, but my goodness.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
The battle for the
These
lead.
lap cars. Definitely, the lap cars are a subject of discussion for a lot of these drivers. And
Up in the lead, Noel
even
Rivera.
more so here today.
Here comes Ryan Bogey.
Eli O'Quinn up to second. Jordan Strunk in third. Ryan Bogey fourth, and Matthew Dutcher in fifth. I think it's gonna be a 5-horse race unless these guys can get up to him.
So to
Nathan
confirm what
Emmons
you were saying
recovered.
earlier, I don't know if I said it earlier, but to confirm it, Bingham does not have a win, and he probably still won't have one after that.
Yeah, he's way back now.
What? How many laps we got to go, guys?
About 10 to
Not
go.
that many.
10 to go. Man.
Less than 10.
Now we're at 10 to go now. Coming to 9. Eli O'Quinn out
Yeah,
front.
so
He's looking
gotta
for
be
his second
impossible.
career win. Ryan Bogey
Can
is up
Bogey
here.
Get him.
Bogey's gonna go to the
Here
inside.
it comes.
Oh, we got a huge wreck in front. Huge wreck with the lap cars. Can the leaders get by? Oh, no.
Okay.
The 84, the 24, oh, and
one, the
more.
8,
The 97,
97
the
involved.
49, the 93. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have a
Oh, heartbreakers for a lot of drivers.
Mitchell involved.
Says okay.
Yep.
And Bogey's going to have the lead, but...
What happened?
Lap cars happened, everyone.
Did somebody say turn right for Dale?
that was like an unintentional, like, just complete screw over by the lap cars. They just said, screw you guys.
They just told
Screw
us
you
that-
Oh, there's the
guys.
77
We're going
doing the
home.
same thing. The 77 did the same thing. He just shut the door on a guy that was faster than him and spun himself out.
Ryan Newman much?
What is he doing?
I would think there might be some
And
sort
then
of penalty
Gosselin just
involved
says,
after that.
Goza just sends it in there.
Gosselin was in the wall.
He made it through somehow. And then, oh.
He made it through here, but then he didn't make it through this.
He had the floor to get through that. Watch, they just
Oh,
they were
oh.
just an innocent bystander.
A lot of
Right,
these
here it
guys were
comes.
just innocent bystanders, yep.
Oh, somebody went over her with a tire or something.
The 84, that's heartbreak. He was pretty much up there.
Maybe that's what the 77 deserved.
Oh, look at the 26 and the 92.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, they just miss it.
Preston got hit again. A 97. What
Connor
damage?
Hudson, I think this time he's done.
Oh, yep, he's got it now. Oh, some more guys behind him. Oh. Boy, this is going to be interesting, guys.
We're going to
Yeah,
have like a
this is-
short run to the finish.
It's a short run to the finish, and it takes so many big contenders in this race out of it.
Ryan Bogey's going to be your leader. And
There are going to be some unhappy people surrounding the 77's hauler
yeah,
after this race ends, because
let's see how many laps we're going to have to go here.
Gosselin is the first car one lap down. 20 cars left in the race. Half the field is done.
And
either
watch
lap
and
down or
watch
done
that,
for.
guys. This could be perfect for Ryan Bogey because he's the leader and
Because the
he's got that
two-car's
really
slow.
slow 2-car behind him. So if these guys can get by the 2-car really quickly here, it might be good. But Bogey's got to hope he can get away. And back there in the 5th spot, Nathan Emmons made a good recovery from being kind of mediocre earlier in the race, running
Well,
like
I was
20th.
gonna say Jack Mitchell was doing good. Come back up there, he looked like he was gonna walk away with the top 5. No, he walked away with a wreck race.
that was pretty much everyone that was caught up, because none of those guys, they were innocent bystanders.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go. We're gonna have about 6 laps to go.
Actually, like
Green
4
flag.
laps to go here at Atlanta.
Just so
Where'd I
many,
go?
so many of the innocent bystanders not only were innocent, but they were also contenders in this race.
Oh, the 51 gets put up into the wall. Oh, the 51's gonna. Oh, that hurts for him.
It's gotta be internal problems for that 2 car.
You think? Look at
Even
the 43. There's nothing left of it. It's a go-kart.
49 is like done for. Where they catch him?
Battle for second.
49.
Talk about
3 to
walking away
go.
with a wreck. You talk about walking away with a wrecked race car. Look
Yeah.
at the 43.
Yeah, but he's still racing.
3 laps to go in Atlanta.
Not like
Ryan
he's gonna
Bogey.
finish any better.
The 21, here he comes.
88. He's quick, but he's
a
not.
lap down.
He's a lap down. Strunk up to second. Can Jordan Strunk get to that 99?
Or with 88 spoil up 30.
It's just the 88 really outspoken against those lap cars, and then he becomes one. The shoe's on the other foot now.
2 laps to go in Atlanta. Ryan Bogey trying to win in Atlanta for the first time in his career.
Oh boy.
And there goes 88. 88's gonna move to 21. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the 21 went up.
The
If
99
the 88 gets by, he
The
could get a lead
99
lap finish.
Yeah, the 99's gonna try to. He went up the racetrack. Will the 88 try to make a pass for the lead, even though it's not for the lead? Oh, the 99 drove it in really deep there. Washes up a bit. 47's up to
flag.
second. Final lap. Will the 88 spoil the party?
I think he's gonna spoil the party for the 47 right now.
Bogey just has to make the move, and here comes Rivera. Rivera to the inside. The 99 washes up. Here comes Rivera. We're gonna have a battle for the finish. Can Rivera
Here comes
make it last?
Bokanowski.
Yeah, Bokanowski. Yep, that's definitely Bokanowski.
Not Bokanowski, sorry. I messed
Into
up.
3 for the final
That's
time. Ryan Bogey is
Strunk.
going to make it stick, and he's going to win in Atlanta. First win of the season for Ryan Bogey.
Well, to be fair, it was a pretty crazy finish, so my bad for getting their names messed up, but
Noel Rivera second. Jordan Strunk from last to third. Eli O'Quinn fourth. Michael Logan fifth. Russ Hayes sixth. Brain Cisco from the pole seventh. Jay Cortex eighth. Matthew Dutcher ninth. And Nathan Inman comes away with the top 10. Nathan Inman.
the one race he misses too, because he said he was gonna miss it.
Yeah.
I told you boys, if we was gonna see a wreck, we gonna see.
We was going to see a big one, and we saw a couple big ones.
More than one. As Brian Bogey, I would think, though, he got gifted with having a really good opportunity at the end of the race, because a lot of the contenders in this race got taken out in that late wreck with about 5 to go.
Yeah.
And then he had a lap car between himself and the rest of the field.
Oh, man.
It was another race in a row where it was just right place, right time, with contenders being taken out late.
Yeah, here's your finishing results if you guys want to see where you finished. Keep us up for a bit.
This will put Ryan Bogey into
the playoffs.
the Season 8 playoffs. Rivera just short, Strunk in third, not Bokanowski.
Hey, Bokanowski finished 15th.
And Sartaj Man, a camshaft issue, a header issue for Jackson Steiner, and everyone else just retired due to an accident. So that will do it for Atlanta. And we're going to be moving on to Vancouver Speedway, the dirt track, for our next race.
Oh boy. If we thought we could get any worse.
So that's like the worst possible timing for a dirt track.
Are we gonna have to start singing the "Oh Canada" song?
We might.
We don't have the national anthem. We can't sing the USA national anthem.
We'll get Preston here to sing it again.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
That'll be fun.
Alright, well that's gonna pretty much do it here.
So that'll be it. Ryan Bogey wins here at Atlanta. Wasn't a dominant car. He just kind of right place, right time, got through the wrecks, and he won the race. So it's basically all you had to do, and he did it. And he is now in the playoffs along with Chris Lilly. So we will see you guys at Vancouver next weekend, and Thank you guys for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.